Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with Diva D. How are you doing? And I just mind my own business. I was intending to do it yesterday, but then I said, nah, I'll wait till today. Then I remembered I really need to do Beyond the Gates before it airs on Monday. But I will do Beyond the Gates tomorrow morning. Hopefully, I'll get it out tomorrow morning before I get out the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And well, I don't have to do Married to Medicine, do I? So I'll just have two to get out tomorrow. I'll definitely have to get out Beyond the Gates before it airs. But anyway, as I was saying, been out here trying to teach my girls to dance on beat because honey, they dance like the Caucasian people. But here we go. Now, I was writing in mind my own business. Like I said, I was looking at Miss Wanda's live. And it just came on by accident. I don't know what in the hell is going on. I have tried to keep this woman out of my algorithm. But she keeps popping up. I guess because I'm following her. That must be what it is. So if you follow somebody, but I didn't click no notification bell. Hell. But anyway, I'm kind of glad that I did because I want to say something. It's kind of in defense of Miss Wanda, but it's kind of not. Okay, so I told you it's gonna be fair and balanced over here as much as I can be. Okay, because I do have my biases too. That's human nature. But let me just discuss Wanda for just a minute. It's a lot of things that Wanda does that I hate. Many things. That English, I can't get with it. The phonics is unhooked. Shout out to Melody. Phonics is unhooked. Shout out to Melody. But let me say this. Let me just say this. The live was mostly about products. And I'm trying to figure out a way to say products that Mel sells and then products that Stormy sells. I've said it over and over again. We don't have enough to cover the market for us to be pitting these two women against each other. Now, in a way, in her own specific, non-functional, dysfunctional way, Miss Wanda did say what I'm saying, but in a terrible, insulting manner. I told her in the comment section, I said, because she said, we as black women, we should be uplifting each other. These should be two successful black women. While I agree with her there, where she's missing is that she insults Melody at every turn. Now, I agree with her about the TikToker, right? Now, personally, I do believe that the TikToker, this is my personal opinion, and this is my honest opinion. I do believe the TikToker had a ulterior motive. Because I told you, I use both Melody and Stormy's products, right? I am the type of person that can, that can compare and contrast. While I've only had the body glaze from Stormy, her first batch, well, in her earlier batches, I haven't tried any of the new flavors because for the simple fact that I only have to use a little bit, so it lasted a while. I will be re-upping there. Now, I do plan on trying Melody's facial cleanser. Okay, let me tell you the products that I do have for Melody. And I do have more of Melody's products than Stormy's because I catch Melody in her lives. So I have the chocolate kisses, the body butter. I have the facial scrubs. I have I've tried several of the body scrubs. I love them because like I told you in previous videos, I have extreme anxiety. And for some reason, all of her body scrubs calm me down. Okay. So then I have several body oils. Okay. And what else do I have? And I have the milk bath. Oh my God. Whew. Damn milk bath. Y'all look. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, Linda. Listen to me, Linda. That damn body milk. The odor is very, very, very subtle. I don't know if she meant it for this, but it's pH balance. So the milk body wash, I think that's what it's called. Don't quote me on it, because I use it as a body wash. You might just probably supposed to use it on your face. Hell, I don't know. I use it on my whole entire body. And let me tell you where I can explain to you what's so great about this milk bath. Because you could use it in your hoo-hoo, okay? When I say hoo-hoo, cuckoo-cuckoo, all of that, your hot pocket, all of that right there, I can go all day. Do you hear me? All day without nothing. And you know what I mean by nothing but when I'm talking about cuckoo-cuckoo, okay? It is so cleansing that you don't have to just, because you know, like sometimes you cuckoo-cuckoo, especially when you're going through perimenopause, like your girl over here. The thing sweat and it smells just like an armpit. Let's just keep it real, okay? That holds all of those odors back. All of them. Even if, as the gay boys say, we, smell like some fish, okay? That hold all of that back, even during your cycle. And you, look, we're going to be real here. Let's have an honest conversation as women. The hormones get out of whack. That pH gets off. And it takes the smallest things to knock the pH off in your hot pocket, okay? But that pH gets off and, you smell different down there. But for some reason, I don't know what that reason is. Like I said, I guess because of the pH balance and the fact that it's vegan. Child, I'm just saying for me, it's the best. Okay. Do I feel that people have the right to criticize Melody's products? Absolutely. Because that facial scrub, that orange burst, I don't know if I got a bad batch or what, but I don't smell any orange off of it. I thought that it was going to smell like the orange body scrub, but it doesn't. Now, that may be because, I don't know. It may be because I don't know. It has a little sticky consistency or whatever. But that may be because I'm not well versed in facial scrubs and things like that, because I just was a Dove soap girl. The reason why I got into facial scrubs and facial cleansers and things like that was because of Mel. And I give her big ups for that. I have to give people credit where credit is due. I just don't like it. I don't like the product, okay? But that doesn't mean that overall she doesn't have a good brand. I just don't like the orange burst facial scrub. That's one product. So if that lady, the TikTok lady, was telling the truth, which I've seen testimonials of other people using the facial scrub, the facial cleanser, that just may not be her experience. I don't think she should have been attacked because she was giving her honest opinion on it. If she's a TikToker, then they attack the woman, her subscriber count. My subscriber count is not high, but I could still consider myself a consumer. I am a consumer, right? And I am indeed a supporter of male and supporter of black women. Because I don't like that orange burst facial cleanser, facial scrub, that does not mean that I'm not a supporter of male. I will buy other products because I've tried other products that I do like. That makes sense? Okay, I thought it did. Now, where I find reverence with Wanda is that Wanda puts full on attacks on the millimeters, her followers. Everybody that follows Mel and everybody that buys her products is not a fucking millimeter, idiot. And the thing about it is that just like I used to tell Butterfly down in her comments, when Marcella was into it before she got into it with Wanda, you can still use her products, enjoy her products, even if you don't like the person. I don't like nobody at Procter and Gamble. I don't know them people. Where I found reverence was with Miss Wanda. She's out there encouraging people to buy damn dry ass Dial soap to put on your face. The fuck? I put Dial soap on my face. Even when I wasn't a facial user of facial cleanser and skincare products, I still only use Dove on my face. I might wash my ass with Dial. But my face, I didn't use any soaps that would dry my face out. You know, any soap, any harsh soaps on my face. And like I told her in her comment, you know, Ivory is a good soap. Ivory's been around for hundreds of years. They're not trying to build a brand. Even though Melody is a millionaire, these people are billionaires. That's why they can charge you 44 cents for a bar of damn Ivory to this day. Ivory has always been our go-to soap in our household when we were low on dough, because we know we could always get it at a valuable price. But that's not because it's the best product. It is the best. It's pretty good for your skin. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, it's because they have a product line that don't have to charge the customer, anywhere upwards from. I think I paid like for the facial scrub, just a small jar. I think I paid like $30 for the small jar. But they don't have to do that anymore. If Melody's able to get in a factory and have her shit mass produced, and one day I'm pretty sure she will, she won't have to charge $30 because she have to. When people do e-commerce, they 9 times out of 10 they have to buy their own packaging, their own jars, have to jar that shit up themselves or pack it up themselves. Whole 9 yards. Yes, she has a team working for her, but not no damn Procter and Gamble team. They have factories across America. Okay, and that's where I can say that Stormy went wrong. She decided that she was gonna open a factory and mass produce her products, and then that took all the personality out of it, in my opinion. When I get something from Melody, I feel like I'm getting something from like Melody. It feels to me, even though, like I said, she has a team, but it's still a small team. And her business, even though she's a millionaire, her business is still a small business. It just feels so personal to me. And it has a personal touch to it. And even the products I don't like as much. Like I said, that doesn't make me want to turn away from her brand. Now, this TikToker, that might have made her want to turn away from the brand. I'm not discouraging you from buying Melody's products. That's not what I'm doing. But that is exactly what Miss Wanda is doing. I told Miss Wanda, I said, you're being a hypocrite. Because at the same time, yes, the millimeters shouldn't have swarmed the old girl over there, because she has the right to her opinion. But at the same time, you are telling your followers not to buy Melody shit because it's hot. You see the difference? Don't do that. You're doing exactly the same thing you telling the millimeters that they're doing to old girl over there at the TikTok. If you want to critique things, you could have done like me and said, well, it was this one thing that I don't like. Then you admitted that you've never tried Melody's products. You personally haven't tried Melody's products. So then there's that. Then she goes and says, well, she talking about my food and she had never tried my food. And then I put also in your comments, and Miss Wanda's comment, well, she may have not tried Melody's products, and Melody may have not tried her food, but your presentation turns me off. I don't want your slop potatoes. And then I gave her the example of me making pancakes. My pancakes are quite delicious, but they oblong shape. Sometimes they look like that little amoeba. My girls tell at me all the time. Sometimes they look like the germs, you know, like the germs that you see on the videos and stuff when you look in close in the microscope. All kind of shit. So then I say it, but at the same time, I'm not selling them from a food truck either. Presentation is everything when you sell food. Okay? And I'm not telling anybody not to go out there and buy one of the slop potatoes. I ain't gonna buy that shit. I ain't finna eat no neck. Not for me. I'm not gonna eat no neck bone, collard green, chicken, fried chicken, steak, every pig feet, damn potato. That'll never be me. But if that's what you like, by all means, go down there around there and go to Miss Wanda's food truck. Then she talked about how people have been talking about her daughter's products looking like just for me. Then she say, well, did it say just for me? God damn it, Miss Wanda, they don't have to say just for me. As soon as I saw that box, I was like, now, Tisha, you know damn well. Not only did PCJ, all of those products that we used to use back in the day, them home products, home perms and stuff like that, and relax. I used to be like, I know damn well. When I saw that damn box, I was like, this is taking me back to my childhood. And I know that's what Letitia wanted to do. But Letitia, Miss Wanda, now you know damn well. You can't do that now. You can't do that. That's marketing 101. You can't copy someone brand and then put your name on it and call it something else and then use the same exact packaging. It don't work like that. Now, she could have called it just for us instead of just for me. Instead just for us and completely used her own type of packaging. Yes. You can put your own personal spin on things and make them legal to sell in the marketplace. But no, Miss Wanda, no. What? That's called stealing intellectual property. I hope you know that, and I hope your daughter know that because she's a millionaire businesswoman, right? All right. With that, I am going to now. I'm shout out to Melanie now. She got her own product packaging now. You can't say nothing about that. That's what it is. And with that, I'm going to close. Come on in, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Share the video. Why? Because sharing is indeed caring. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces.